So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast with Kory from Prince Daddy and the Hyena. We're going to ask him some questions today. I'm going to start. So what inspired you to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
What inspired me to start the band was also, by the way, if I start cutting out, you got to tell me immediately. Don't
Okay.
hold
Of
back.
course, of
Okay,
course,
I'll
of
start
Don't
course.
hold
saying
back.
that shit.
Okay, cool. What inspired me to start the band was I don't really know what else to do. I kind of it's all I know how to do is my parents bought me a guitar when I was like 13, and I was like, okay, I guess this is what I'm doing.
Mhm.
I learned how to play Green Day songs, learned how to play Weezer songs, Strokes, whatever.
Mhm.
Indie rock, alternative rock, punk rock, whatever. I learned how
Yeah.
to play all those songs, and I just kind of was just throughout late middle school and all of high school. I kind of accepted like I don't really know what else to do. This is obviously what I'm doing, so I kind of
Mhm.
just went all for it. What does the band name mean?
Yep.
I feel like I respect y'all too much to give y'all a bullshit answer, so I'm just not. So I'm just gonna choose not to answer
Okay.
it. Because usually when interviewers ask me what it means, I usually give them some like stupid ass bullshit answer.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
I feel bad doing that to y'all, so I'm just not gonna do it. Hey Dom,
Since it's
I
round
think
two,
you're good to go. Yeah, you're good to come in. And my buddy Dom is gonna go do his thing on his computer over there.
hi Dom.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably fed us bullshit on round one, and now
Mhm.
we can pick up on your bullshit, so it wouldn't have
Yes.
flown this time.
Yes, you can pick up on my book. Is that exactly what I told you last time?
I don't think so.
I don't-
I
I
think you
don't
might have
think
fed
so.
us.
I probably gave you the bullshit last.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
pretty sure you did.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god, that's so cool.
That is
That's so
amazing. That's the
cool.
coolest thing I've
What an
ever
interesting
heard.
story. That's funny. Yeah,
So,
no, I'm not gonna bullshit you this time. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Appreciate it. So congrats on your newest release, Cosmic Thrill Seeker. How do you feel about the response to the album so far?
I feel humbled. I feel great. I feel I put a lot of work and effort into that, and I feel like the reception has been pretty positive. I mean,
Oh shit.
we're
we
not.
lost-
Oh.
We're not. We're. Oh, is it cutting out?
You're back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back. It was for like 1 second.
Ooh, that was close.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been great. I think anyone who listens to it loves it, and I think it's written as an album, not as songs. So as far as the new age of listeners goes with like Spotify and Apple Music and such, it seems like a difficult album to like hit viral because there's no like singles really.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people who like us and the people who listen to it as it is intended to be listened to get out of it what I intended people to get out of it, which I think is all I could ever ask for.
Yeah.
Like so like I don't know if we gained any new fans off of it, but I can tell you that the fans we had prior to it have definitely grown more attached to the concept of Prince Daddy since.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't like following anyone, let alone you guys, when this album came out. But what I can see is that just everybody that stumbled across it, like you said, has loved it. So I
Yeah.
don't know if it was gaining fans or if just everyone that you had loved it, but they loved it, so that's all that matters.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
So can you tell me a little about your writing process for this album?
For that record, it was a lot of very neurotic OCD kind of I'm proud of how it came out, but I'm not really proud of the process because it was very I kept everyone in the dark until I was done, essentially.
Okay.
I essentially finished the record and then was like, all right, here guys, listen to this. I'll teach you your parts, blah blah blah.
Oh.
It was a lot less collaborative than like our new record that we're about to record next month, which is
Oh.
which is more Prince Daddy than just Kory.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
exciting. That's exciting. Can you tell me where Headspace was while creating that record? If you can remember. It was like 2019.
No, I definitely can. I'm just trying to figure out the right words.
Okay.
I was struggling to get back to reality because I faced some kind of. I got really into acid for a second, LSD for a second, and then all of a sudden, this one time I took it and it kind of like my life kind of flip flopped over, and I was like, what's going on here? And I had this whole kind of revelation, and I was freaking out a little bit, and I just kind of felt a little stuck and scared and overwhelmed because I had this bad acid trip and I felt like I was not coming out. And during that time, I was trying to like watch and listen and read things that were comforting to me. Like, like when you're a little kid, the things that comfort you, blah, blah, blah. And I watched Wizard of Oz, and I just found all of these parallels within Wizard of Oz and what I was going through. So I just kind of wrote an album that kind of followed that trajectory through the lens of a never-ending come down.
Okay.
Wow.
That sounds really crazy. I know it does, but you just got to work with me here.
I kind of understand it just a little bit. So interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So on a lighter note, what band or artist influence do you think you can hear the most on this album?
What was that? What band?
What band or artist influences do you think you can hear the most on this album?
I feel like I was probably, while I was writing this, I was probably listening to a lot of this band called Granddaddy. You ever heard of Granddaddy?
No.
I don't think so.
It's time you check them out. They're amazing.
Okay.
They're very, very great. They're very great.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to a lot of Granddaddy. Obviously, like Green Day, like My Chem, like whatever. Any stereotypical, like cliche things you think might have influenced the record probably did influence the record.
Okay.
But also, I was listening to bands like my peers, like Oso and Strange Ranger and Kississippi and Maxi, like stuff like that. Just Friends. Yeah. Like I listen to a lot of music.
So just all sorts of shit, whatever you were listening to at the time.
Yeah. I don't really think Cosmic Thrill Seekers is like the amalgamation of like me like getting super hype on this one band, whatever it may be. I think it was just like LP1, LP2, LP3, LP4, LP5 will be. It's just like I listen to a lot of music and this is all of it combined.
So it's just your sound then, pretty much.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So this question should go like super, super fast. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words.
Cosmic Thrill Seekers?
Cheap.
Took the easy way out.
No,
God,
no. I'm asking that record, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't. Those weren't the 3 words. Those weren't the 3
Oh,
words.
okay.
I'm asking.
If you want to describe your new album,
you two both were so quick to hop on me. You're like, all right, fuck you, dude. Oop, can I swear?
Yes.
Okay?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted to describe the
Manic?
new album as well, you can.
We'll save that for another podcast.
Okay.
Next time I'm on.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. Manic? Do you mind if I take a little time to think?
Sure.
Cyclical, manic, cyclical, and overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good one.
I think that about fits the album.
Right? That seems about accurate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to the album?
It depends. I mean, I made it a distinct point to separate the album into 3 different acts because they all represent 3 different phases of a cyclical mental health thing that I've been going through over the past however many years since I graduated high school or whatever. So I think depending on what part of the album you're listening to, it's going to change drastically. For me, I mean, that's how it's written at least.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So when shows come back, what 3 songs off the album are you looking forward to playing most?
I think playing I Lost My Life, the first song, is awesome because it's mostly just me and guitar and no full band, so I can really hear when people sing along, and that's really special to me.
Yeah.
That really that makes my night when I hear people singing along. Wacky Misadventures, the last song, is a special song for me. It's actually by my buddy Dom, who just walked out of the room.
Oh.
And Prototype is one that I always have so much fun playing. Not because of any sentimental reason. I just think as far compositionally, I feel like that song is very, very fun for me to play. Just I feel like I'm in I feel like I'm Fountains of Wayne playing Stacy's mom when I play that song, and I feel very great about it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good.
And since we're talking about live music for a second, I just wanted to say that you told us the story of how you got banned from that one venue the last time we interviewed you, and ever since
Boston.
ever since I added you on Twitter to have you come back on, that has been replaying in my head that story.
I mean, realistically, I hope my manager was bullshitting me a little bit. I hope he was hyping up a little bit more than it was supposed to be hyped up.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he was just being hope it was worth it, Core. You got in trouble, rather than being you're never allowed to play there again. You just fucked up your entire career, blah blah blah. I doubt that's really the case, but
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, next time we're on tour, we play that place again and we redeem ourselves and everyone's safe and sound and there's no ambulances and everyone's feeling good about themselves.
That'd be good.
No
Yeah, that would
flying
be
from rafters
wonderful.
And shit. So what song on Cosmic Thrill Seekers took the longest to write, and which one is your personal favorite?
I would say Wacky Misadventures probably took the longest to write.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was I was trying to sum up I wrote a concept album, and then I was kind of trying to sum up the entire thing into one kind of epic.
Oh wow.
And that turned out to be probably one of my favorite songs on the record. Either that or the self-titled song are my two favorite songs on the record.
Okay. Solid,
Yeah.
solid picks.
Taste. Yeah. So how do you feel about the growth that has happened throughout the band from your debut to now?
It could be personal growth too.
That too.
I feel like I actually have a lot of feelings about that. I feel like our first record, A Faded and the Leaving, is like, I like it. I definitely like it, but I don't feel like it's as true to Kory, to me, as possible. Whereas I felt like once Cosmic Thrill Seekers hit, I was able to gain the confidence to write as true to myself as possible. Whereas with the first record, it was that's the first record I ever wrote. This is the first band I've ever been in. That's the first record I ever wrote. So I was kind of trying to like not mock, but like imitate other bands. I was trying to just like there were just points when I feel like I was like kind of shielding myself with like this like energy of not giving a fuck. I can swear, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I was shielding myself with like this energy of like not giving a fuck. Like I'm a slacker and I don't care because whatever I do, whatever I like, it doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. But I feel like as much as I wish that was the case, like I feel like that was never the case, and that was always just kind of like a mask for something else, and that something else kind of pulled through on Cosmic Thrill Seekers and will pull through far more on the next LP.
Okay. So you've just opened up a lot more, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like I'm less. I mean, I'm just as insecure, but I'm more open to elaborate my insecurities to whoever's listening.
Okay. All right. So back to live shows for a second. Do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
Uh,
I know it's been a minute.
yeah, it's been a minute for sure. Absolutely.
Last time we chatted, you were about to go out on tour.
Yep.
And then it just paused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we yell a lot. We get really hyped, and we scream a good amount. 50% of us, I'm not going to say what 50% of us, will chug a beer, we'll shotgun a beer and take a shot or whatever. Jumping jacks, like just anything to get us like really fucking amped, because we like to get on stage and just be ready to fucking go, and whatever the crowd has to give to us, we like to be able to give it back, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, whoever in the band drinks, we'll drink a lot before the set, and then whoever in the band doesn't just gets hyped with us and does jumping jacks and dances around and screams and sings like an idiot.
Okay. So it's just chaos.
It's kind of just chaos, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds great. So where do you see the band in the next 5 years? And you mentioned you're working on a new record, so what can you tell us about that?
Next 5 years, it's kind of hard to say because I don't know when we can play shows again.
Yeah.
But we record our record in 3 weeks. We record our record the first week of January.
Wow.
We recorded all the demos for it. It's like 15 new songs we have demoed out. We are beyond stoked about it. I don't think any of us have ever been more excited about new songs than right now.
Mhm.
What was the timeline you gave me?
5 years.
5 years? Ugh,
Mhm.
that's hard.
It is. It's a long time.
In 5 years, I mean, there's the hopefully and then there's the realistically. Those are two different answers. Hopefully, I mean, we're opening up for Green Day, right?
Yeah. Well, Green Day's
Hopefully-
opening for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully in 5 years we have Green Day playing Basket Case before we get on and play I Forgot to Take My Meds Today. And then realistically we have us kind of headlining shows, playing to a handful of people who would like to scream in my face and point their finger in my face and jump up and down and jump on the crowd and jump up on stage and sing along and like that. I honestly, like, if once that happens, there's always more. There's always, like, I could always ask for more, right? No matter where you are in life, you can always ask for more. But as our last headlining tour, like the one headlining tour we got to do off of Cosmic Thrill Seekers, like that was a dream come true for me. To have people like crowd surfing and pointing their fingers at me and screaming words to songs that came out 7 days ago is like a dream come true. So like I can't really ask for more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very wholesome. You're all about that finger pointing, huh? As long as the crowd's pointing at you, that's all that matters.
If they're pointing at me, if they're screaming, if they lose their voice by the end of the night like I do, then that's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So for the last couple of questions, we're actually going to shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Even bigger boom.
What would my last meal be, including the drink?
Yep.
Wait, really? We're that close to the end of this? I was having fun.
Oh.
It's over.
Come up with, while I'm answering this, come up with some more questions. I don't want this to end. All right.
I mean,
Glory said she's got more funny questions.
yeah.
yeah,
I
I'm
have.
fine
Let's
with
test
that.
them out.
Okay, sure. Give me a second.
My mom's homemade mac and cheese with the breadcrumbs on top is something I have never witnessed. It's never been matched before. I love my mama's homemade mac and cheese with the breadcrumbs on top. Maybe put a little sriracha on top, mix it in. Yep, okay. I'm in.
All right.
Drink. As far as drink, I'm not much of a drink guy. I've actually. This is gonna sound so lame. But I have no, like, my dietary restrictions are pretty much zero. Like, I'll eat whatever. Like, whatever it is. But the only dietary restriction I have is that I don't really drink calories unless they get me drunk.
Okay.
So, unless it's beer or, like, Trulies or vodka or anything, whatever drinks I have are either, like, diet, Coke, seltzer, water, coffee, you know? It's like calorie-less drinks, which I know is lame as hell. That's so lame. And people probably think, oh, Kory's an old little piece of shit. But that's the one dietary restriction I hold for myself because I drink a lot. I drink, like, not drink like alcohol, but drink like, I consume liquids a lot. So I try to make it so that, like, I don't, when I'm consuming liquids, it's not detrimental to my belly.
Okay, so I wrote up a couple extra questions, so we have a little bit of time extra.
Yeah.
This question hit super well last time I asked it, so I'm gonna ask it again.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite member of One Direction?
I don't know what my answer was last time, but
I
I'm
remember.
gonna assume it's the same as this time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say I really have no idea about any of them. So I really hope none of them did anything problematic or anything.
No, they haven't.
None of them, right?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, good. My favorite member would probably have to be Harry because my best friend Frankie, who plays drums in the band Maxiel, is obsessed with Harry.
As you should be.
Yeah, they're obsessed with Harry. And that's essentially all I know about One Direction is that my best friend loves Harry.
Yeah.
So
That's exactly what you said last time. So
Really?
That's cool.
Except it hit so much better because Glory didn't
Cool.
ask it to you really awkward. And last time you just kind of looked at her and was like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was-
know any of the One Direction members. It's Harry.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
you were like, next question.
I was like, sorry.
So for these next couple of questions, we've never asked them before. Glory made them
Nope.
up about 30 seconds ago. So if they hit
Yep.
poorly, you asked for this.
Yeah.
I asked for this. This is me. This is all Corey is doing. Let's hear him. Throw him on me.
So if you
Yeah.
could become an animal for the rest of your lifetime, what would it be?
A porpoise.
A porpoise?
Did you know that off the
Wait,
top of
isn't
your
that the swimming one?
That's a swimming one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love porpoises. I love porpoises so much. They're my
As you
favorite
should.
animal ever. They're like they all. This is to any marine biologists out there. I apologize if this sounds stupid, but they almost seem like a mixture between a whale and a dolphin.
Okay.
And my two favorite animals are whales and dolphins. So it's like, why wouldn't I want to be a porpoise?
You're making a lot of points right now.
But
Being
that
all
being
back.
said, I could be completely wrong, and a marine biologist might pop up here and be like, Corey, you sound like a fucking idiot right now. And if so, so be it. But that's how I see it right now, at this moment in my life. A porpoise.
Okay. A porpoise. Sounds
I
great.
hate how
A
I didn't
swimming
even finish
one.
the question and you had your answer. Like you've thought about this before.
See, you know why? You want to know something funny?
What?
What?
I'm really not an animal guy. Like I don't hate animals, but like
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of pets like my family does, but like I don't go out of my way to have like pets, and I like animals. Like when I go to the petting zoo or whatever, like I think they're cute and awesome and epic, but like I'm not like amazed by them.
Yeah.
But a porpoise is a whole different situation for me. If I see a dolphin, a whale, or a porpoise or a shark or something, I
Yeah.
love marine life.
Okay.
So when I see that shit, I'm all about it.
Okay.
Nice.
That sounds great. Porpoise it is.
Porpoise, yeah.
So, if you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what song would it be?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me check my Spotify on my phone real quick.
Okay.
Do you mind?
Nah.
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check. Just like that's kind of that's a hefty question right there.
It is, yeah.
And honestly, whatever answer I give you is probably not going to be completely historically accurate. It's probably just to be like at the moment.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know that band Everclear?
I feel like I've heard of him.
All right, let's skip that one then.
Okay.
That you know that lady Carly Rae Jepsen?
Of course.
Okay, well, the last record she put out, Dedicated, there's a song on it called "You Always Got the Right Words at the Wrong Time."
Her. I didn't know that.
I think that song is amazing. I've been running a lot lately. I've been like doing a lot of like physical exercise, and I have that album on repeat, and that's always a song I'm always like, okay, I should probably listen to that one more time. I love that song.
One more time turns into
One
an
more time.
hour.
Exactly.
An hour worth of one song. That like literally that's it though. Like I'll listen to that for like 45 minutes.
As you should.
That's fair, yeah.
So, picture this. You're on a desert island. You can
Yeah.
only bring one book, movie, and person.
Yep.
Who would those be?
A book, a movie, a person.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Book. I'm gonna say Sirens of Titan by Vonnegut.
Okay.
That's the name of the book, right? Did I get that right?
No idea.
I'm not sure.
We'll say sure.
I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sometimes I get that and the anime Attack on Titan mixed up, but Sirens of Titan is the Vonnegut book, and I love that book. It the acid trip I referred to earlier. Reading that book actually propped me out of that bad trip.
Oh.
So that's been an important book to me. Book, movie, person.
Mhm.
Movie. Dom. What's one comfort movie for me? Like my most comforting movie. Probably E.T.
E.T.
Gremlins or E.T. Right?
TMNT 2.
Yeah, I guess I have a lot. I love movies. I spend a lot of my time watching movies.
Pineapple.
um, I would say. Can I choose two?
Sure.
Gremlins
Mhm.
or Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Okay. Gremlins. Taste. It's a great movie.
Love it. Love it. Humans.
Obviously.
Dom. Dom is my man. Yeah.
Okay.
That's him.
Do you want to tell him why you keep on pointing back to him? Or...
It's very wholesome.
Either him or Cameron or anyone else in my band, or Jake, our manager. I love the human beings that I spend my time with. But he lives with me, so it's a different story.
Yeah.
He sleeps in my bed. I sleep on my couch.
That's fair.
That's a true
fair.
story. I'm not making that shit up. He sleeps on my bed. I sleep on my couch.
That's completely valid.
relationship.
That's how you know I love that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
A fictional world?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I would love. I want to say like, I'm okay. So in this reality, I'm who I am still. I just go to a different universe.
If you want to be a part of that universe and have like whatever powers or abilities they have as well, you can. But if you just want to stay yourself, that's cool too. It's really up to you.
Hold on.
It's all good.
This is a big question.
It is, yeah.
Mos Eisley Cantina like comes to mind, but like I'm not a tough guy, so like if I were to go there, I'd get my ass whooped.
Aw.
So, like if I was a different character, I would go there. As Kory Gregory, I would probably go to. This is tough. I feel like there's a really good answer out there, but I just can't put my finger on it.
We get a lot.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess you know the fairy world and Fairly Odd Parents?
Of course.
That always seemed very positive and enlightening to me. Yeah. I like that's like I'm sure if you gave me like 5 more minutes I could have come up with something a little bit more personal, but that came to mind immediately.
That's
yeah.
a pretty
Okay.
solid answer.
I'm pretty sure you said Fairly Odd Parents last time. I might be wrong, but it sounded familiar, so.
I'm a predictable young man.
So, I have the honor of asking the last question, and every
Okay.
single person we've spoken to have said it's the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Purple. Dark purple.
Specific.
Dark
there you go.
purple. Like plum.
Okay.
Plum
That's solid.
taste. Yeah.
Plum.
So,
Plum.
as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
No. I'm just here to hang out. Yeah.
All right.
That's valid.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us. It's been Kory from Prince Daddy and the Hyena, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.